What are some of the benefits in terms of evangelism and living out a witness before unbelievers? What are some of the benefits of uh, living a hard-working life, if you will?
Well, man, that's a great question. Because for Paul, just living that life is part of the witness. Because he lived, one of the things that he talks about to the Thessalonians is he reminds them of his own manner of living among them, like in chapter 2. And he talks about the way he had loved God well, the way he had respected them well, and the way that he had not been motivated by greed and false motives and just trying to get them to like him. And Greek thinkers had this sense of there's this ideal of what it is to be a genuine, full human being, to love God and to do right by others and to have self-control. But there's also a lot of thinking among Greek philosophers about how do we get the resources to do that? And one of the things that Christians modeled was not only here's what that life looks like, but because of our relationship with Jesus living in us and the Holy Spirit making his life really present to us, we can treat each other differently. We can model a kind of self-control and a genuine care and respect for other people. And Paul talks to the Thessalonians about how you were turned from worshiping idols to worship the living God. And just by living out the simple Christian life, there's evangelistic power in that. And as the worse things get in our world, the more our just living the Christian life is itself evangelistic. And often, like Peter says in 1 Peter, people will ask, why do you live like that?
Sure.
Times are hard and everybody else is just, their lives being destroyed and you're hurting as bad as anybody else. And yet in your tears, I see that there's kind of a joy. There's some kind of hope. What's up with that? Where does it come from? And we have the opportunity to tell.